Alright, greetings fellow armchair Imagineers. Tiki here as the DC Universe area of Six Flags Discovery Kingdom finally begins to take shape after several DC editions, including the Joker, Superman, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Batman, even Penguin is in the mix. So finally, once and for all, we're getting a Flash re-theme of V2 to go along with it. Look at that sexy new paint job. Doesn't look like it's quite ready yet, but hopefully this should be up and running by the time I visit the park next. What I'm wondering if there's anything in the queue. I mean, it's Six Flags, it's not going to be much, but you know, if there's any like new signage or paintings or murals or anything in the queue, I'm kind of curious. Anyways, Joker is currently down and currently only at one train operations. It's been at one train operations for months, which is ridiculous. I mean, just come on, get on it, Six Flags. Now, this little thing in the corner in the middle is obviously closed. I'm kind of hoping that they remove it entirely to make way for, I don't know, like some sort of thematic set piece or something like that. I mean, you can't really put a ride here, but I don't know, some sort of statue or, you know, plaza or something like that. That'd be nice. This Big Belly Burger just opened up. It's just chicken strips and burgers, like pretty much everything else at Six Flags in terms of dining. Not much special going on there. But what is kind of interesting, take a look yonder. This is the former site of the dolphin pool, and it is no more. It is gone. It is one big hole. Now, originally I thought that this is where they were going to put that thing. Looking at the space now compared to Batman, it's pretty clear you probably couldn't put something like that back here unless you maybe like improved on the picnic areas back there, but it's still interesting to see what they're actually going to do with it. There's also placemakers or markers all over the Ocean Discovery area back there. So my theory is maybe next year we'll get the full redone, like, you know, maybe hopefully all this asphalt will be taken out and replaced with something a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So let's go in and talk about the sexy new ride for this year, Batman the Ride. It's good. It's definitely good. I'm not gonna say it's like, you know, great or anything like that, but I got two rides on it. One time I only flipped once, the other time I flipped like 4 times. So body rate and distribution is probably a factor there.
You guys can go in 7 minutes.
Now, of course, with Batman, it is a Six Flags ride, and so you're not going to get a lot of theming there. But honestly, this is probably the most well-themed ride in the park, based on the queue, and I'll show you why. I mean, like I said, it's not much. Don't go in expecting gangbusters or anything, but first of all, I really dig this Batman statue right down here. I didn't even notice it until a while ago, when I was actually exiting the Batman ride, but look at that thing. It's ominous. It kind of just towers over you as you exit. It's a nice centerpiece. It kind of reminds me of the statue at the end of The Dark Knight Rises. Then we go in here into the main queue. I do rather like this signage right here. That's a nice looking sign. Very simple, very understated. Also, notice that it's just Batman, not Batman the Ride. There's no The Ride anywhere on the signage. Well, actually, no, there is Batman the Ride on that signage, but I digress. Now I want to wait until these people are out of the queue to go in and film the queue, but the queue is very impressive. Yeah, see, right here it says Batman the Ride, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Alright, so here is the queue, and I mean, it's not Disney, but for Six Flags, this is basically the Flight of Passage queue. You know what I mean? For Six Flags, this is impressive. It's got, I don't know exactly what's going on here, because if you take a look at this costume, it's like they couldn't afford a physical costume, so what they had to do was just do it as a screen. But then they decided, see that? It's like kind of like a computer screen, so I don't know. Kind of a cheapo effect, but the computer grid kind of makes it work, I guess. Just, you know, schematics. Go back out here. And yeah, like I said, for Six Flags, this computer theming is like Flight of Passage level for Six Flags. And then another slightly cool detail about this queue is as you go out here, not only do you see the Batmobile, which is really cool, and I'm curious if Dragging could tell me exactly what model of the Batmobile this is supposed to be. But you also have schematics here. You have like the Batwing, the actual Batmobile right here, and then down there you have the Bat Cycle and I guess the Bat Escape Pod. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and give this thing my third ride of the day and then head out of the park. But this is just my general Discovery Kingdom update. Have a good day, you guys.